It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's Wellness Wednesday. The time right now is 23 minutes after the hour. Every Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, we have to run it on to Dr. M.J. Collier, and he always come back to help us stay healthy. Dr. Collier, good morning. Happy to have you.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. It is my pleasure, my privilege, and my passion to be here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
He be hitting them peas hard. Yeah. Pull back. Pull back.
Pull back. Everybody else, you say, get closer to the mic. Get closer to the mic. So I started getting closer to the mic. Thank you very much, Rickey. Good morning, Rock T, Special K, Gary with the T, Alfredas, and the Brat. And thank you, Rickey, for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Rickey, on Monday, your president issued an executive order calling for significant changes in childhood vaccination policy. So this information is for parents, grandparents, and caregivers. This executive order calls for significant changes in the national childhood vaccine recommendation. So what exactly does this mean for you, your family, your children, your grandchildren? Under the new policy, childhood vaccines are being divided into two different categories. Some will continue to be routinely recommended for children. Others have now been recommended as in you discuss with your physician as into the need for those vaccines. So other vaccines like influenza, COVID-19, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, rotavirus, and meningococcal disease, which they will not allow you in college now without having the meningococcal vaccine, they're going to fall into a category called shared clinical decision making. That means the decision about vaccination may involve a discussion between the parents and the healthcare provider, rather than an automatic recommendation for every child. So the executive order also calls for separating the combined MMR vaccine. Now, all of us have that vaccination scar on our upper arm. You remember that, Rickey?
Oh, back in the, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, everybody has it. And that is a routine vaccine that has been amazing and impacting public health. It is one of the greatest benefits that we've ever had, and now they want to break that down into 3 separate shots. Now, I'm hoping that the original MMR still is available, and they're not going to ban its production. Well, right now, they don't have 3 separate shots, so it's kind of just a discussion. So, but the executive order calls for separating the combined MMR vaccine, and once these individual products are available in the United States, that's what they're going to recommend and encourage. Now, that means separate visits, and oftentimes it's very difficult for a parent to get off work, to go to the pediatrician for routine vaccines. The schedule is already busy enough. But now, if you have to go 3 additional times just for those 3 vaccines, it's going to impact public health. What's going to happen is people are going to start missing those vaccines, and we're going to start having outbreaks and things like measles, which we're having now because people were just avoiding it. So that doesn't mean parents should stop vaccinating their children. The policy is generating significant concern among pediatricians and public health experts who warn that delaying or missing recommended vaccines can lead to serious and preventable diseases. Parents should be especially careful also about rumors circulating on social media. Claims suggesting that vaccines causing autism are not supported by the scientific evidence. So I understand if you have been unfortunate enough to have an autistic child, then it's challenging and you're looking for an answer, and everybody wants to find a reason for it. And often, and whatever that reason is, we have not found it, but it is not vaccines. So before changing your child's vaccine schedule, talk with your pediatrician and your healthcare provider. Ask which vaccines does my child need, who should receive them. So how is this going to impact us, Rickey? Insurance companies are mandated to cover and pay for vaccines that are recommended. If it's no longer recommended, they won't cover it. So they're already not recommending the flu and the COVID. So, a lot of people routinely get their flu shots, and they should every year. But if it's not covered, you're going to see people backing off of that. And that's what happened with the COVID vaccine. The COVID vaccine was covered under the emergency order. And once that emergency order was over, the insurance company stopped covering it, and the cost of it is like $1,200. So people, when they test positive, they don't want to go get the vaccine or the treatment for that matter. So this is a big problem. So we're going to stay on top of it and keep the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show informed. But again, take your children to get their vaccines before all of this changes. Now we need to stay on top of it even more.
Yes, sir. Let's go to the phone. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I've been going through my blood clots for over a year now. So now I haven't had a bowel movement like in a month, and I have had a cycle like in 3 months, and I want to ask the doctor like what could be going on.
Okay, well, first, if you hadn't had a cycle in 3 months, you need to do a pregnancy test because that is the first reason that you don't have cycles. And oftentimes people are surprised and shocked. They thought maybe they're going through menopause or whatever, and they end up with a positive pregnancy test. So that's abnormal, but it also could be menopausal. The definition of menopause is not having a cycle for 1 year. So you're 3 months in, that could be what's going through. But not having a bowel movement for a month, that is a big problem. So the first thing I would do is go to the store and get a Fleets, Fleets enema. Squirt that up in there. You should get relief in 15 minutes. If you do not, you need to follow up with your primary care doctor or your gastroenterologist because that is just abnormal, unhealthy, and all those toxins are building up in your body. And so you're waiting to have a real health challenge. So we need to take care of that immediately.
All right, Joe, Dr. Collier, good morning.
My question is, if I have, I've had torn my ACL, MCL, and PCL. What things can I do to increase, like, my mobility and not to have it still hurt? It hurts different times still, and the surgery's been a few years ago now, and I still have numbness and things like that.
Oh my goodness, that was a true traumatic injury. You tore up the entire knee. Now, the problem is with a knee injury, it literally takes years before you have a lack of awareness. When I had my knee surgery, I know it took at least 2 years before I was no longer conscientiously aware of my knee at all times. So you're still in that phase where you can feel it, you're aware of it. And the thing that's going to help, believe it or not, is physical therapy and range of motion exercises. Using the resistance bands is one of the best things you can do for the knee, and you need to stay on top of that. But also, 2 things, omega-3 fish oil, which kind of oils the joints and helps keep the motion intact, and a product that's over the counter called with glucosamine and chondroitin. Glucosamine and chondroitin, one of the name brands is OsteoBiflex. It's the only product that exists that actually will repair the knee. And then at some point you may need even things like injections in the knee to help. But at this point, you're tired of doing those things, but you literally have to stay on top of the physical therapy. That is the key, and range of motion exercises. If you had physical therapy, they taught you what to do. All you have to do is keep doing those things. You don't have to go to a physical therapy place because there's nothing there that you don't have at home and that's readily available for you. So stay on top of it, doing it almost daily, but definitely a minimum of 4 times per week. So plan and schedule your at-home physical therapy Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday to rest, restore, and heal, Thursday and Friday, and then on the weekends do whatever you normally do. But then hopefully within the next 6 months to a year, you will not have that conscientious awareness of your knee. Sorry that you tore your knee up. You must be a baller or something like that, playing ball unless you were in a bad car accident or something.
Yeah, all right. Thank you for your call. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Good morning. I have a weird question for the doctor this morning. After having an endoscopy, how long should the partner wait before having sexual relations?
What is that?
Yesterday. There's no restrictions on that. Once you've had it, the endoscopy, that could be upper, meaning they go down your throat and checking your esophagus and your stomach out. That can be a colonoscopy. The generic term is endoscopy. And so either one of those would be fine. There's no restricting, no time. If there was nothing traumatic about it, if it was routine and they found no problems, then you can resume your usual and customary sexual activity yesterday. So no restrictions. Dr. Kai is giving you carte blanche to go do what you like to do and do whatever that is. And then,
get
no
down.
restrictions.
Get down. Get down. Get down. Make that thing go.
Because before you know it, you won't have had a bowel movement for a month. And I was really...
Don't get it. Don't get
Yes,
it.
sir. Don't
You
play
need
with it.
probiotics, you need lipo cleanse,
Yeah.
you need all of those things to get that body going.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
that is
You
not a good thing.
Baby. You got the green light. You got the green light.
You got the green light.
Yes, sir. All right, we got any more? We got any more calls? All right, y'all. More of your phone calls with Dr. MJ Carly. Get out of 8669 RICKEY.
She about to get somebody to business.
I'm talking about I'm talking. More of your phone calls coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You pay $600 for a bottle of perfume and don't want to help starve all day. And go get the $5 box from Popeyes.
Deal.
Ooh.
Not the laptop.
I'm ready to work now.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna have a like a impromptu break area. Oh! What the hell? It's all ass up there. Oh goodness, you can't be for Rickey be working out to get his that. I was like, I didn't say it was old.
I'm getting on your nerve, Gary.
Oh no, I just don't know what I'm doing.
I'm young. Forever young.
You are. I mean, you be doing pogo sticks and zip lines, and so yeah.
You know what? Keep your mind young. You ain't got to be. Some people just get old because they act old. You ain't got to be old. Oh my God, I done danced. I done danced. Jerry.
What?
I done danced.
You sure dance on and tearing up people's stuff.
Oh, I done danced up here this morning. I don't give a damn.
Were you inspired by
Oh,
Michael?
Mama say, Mama Sama, Makusa. Oh, I done danced. I danced.
Yes, Lord, yes.
Did I dance?
You danced.
I danced.
A dance turned into a romance.
Oh boy, that damn that had me jamming right there. I could not stop dancing.
Well, how did it inspire you? Because you never done that on Michael Jackson.
Huh?
How did that inspire
That damn
you?
song that is it?
Wait, keep going. It's a bop.
Oh, well that thing hit a certain way.
Yes,
And you done bought that little damn we'll talk about that later. Yeah, I'm talking about my little sandwich I just had. I had that little sandwich and a little orange juice. Dr. Carter, that thing that hit so hard in that Michael Jackson. I had that sandwich and that orange juice. Then that Michael Jackson came on, boy, that thing hit so hard, boy, I got the I danced.
You had to dance. Sometimes you have to dance.
I hate to dance.
Mama say, Mama sa, masakusa.
All right, let's go to the phones. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I want to ask Dr. Collier that I'm taking this stuff called Perella, and it's supposed to be good for like detoxing your liver. And I'm calling to ask him if is it a good source of detoxing your liver, or is there anything that he have better than Perella?
The things that my lipo cleanse is very good for liver detox, and also milk, M-I-L-K, thistle, T-H-I-S-T-L-E, an amazing product that literally one of my patients turned me on to after seeing a naturopath. He had liver disease and his liver enzymes were off the chart. But he started taking the milk thistle. Everything normalized in about 3 months. So I was very surprised and happy to see that. So milk thistle is a good supplement for everybody to take, particularly if you like to drink a lot of tequila or Grey Goose or those sorts of things. It can keep your liver straight. But my lipo cleanse is also a good detox, and it'll keep you having large, easy to pass stools. But it's not a laxative. So I have to keep emphasizing that. It's not going to give you uncontrollable diarrhea, but it will give you those large, easy to pass through. You'll be shockingly surprised how large it is and how much is coming out of you that you have been carrying around.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Did the milk thistle, does that come in a pill form?
It comes in a pill, a capsule, and maybe a liquid as well. I think it comes in a variety of ways. but I know a pill
Okay.
and or a capsule.
Okay.
And they can just Google it and look it up.
I just wish your body could just do it at the right time. The stuff, when you take stuff like that, it never worked until you got to be in a meeting in a boardroom. And then here come knocking at the door.
But again, see, you don't want, it's not a laxative. It doesn't give you, diarrhea or anything like that. It just corrects the liver function to help you under normal. So you should still have normal urine and normal bowel movements. So it shouldn't impact your meetings or anything else like that. That's just the stress of the meeting.
Okay. All right, let's go to the phone. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
So I'm a 60-year-old woman, and I think I've aggravated my right shoulder, like my rotator cuff. And so I wanted to know if I can do massage or do I need to see a physical therapist?
Physical therapy, the primary treatment, even for a complete rupture of the rotator cuff, is physical therapy. Once you've had surgery on it, you're going to have shoulder problems probably. Most people, they get the surgery and they get some benefit initially, but the study was just released that showed that in comparison 3 years down the road to those that had surgery and those that just did physical therapy, the function was better in people that just did physical therapy. And it could just be, again, something with resistance bands. The issue is, why did you tear your rotator cuff? Any lifting, things like pull-ups, push-ups, all of those things need to be avoided because your shoulder cannot tolerate your body weight. So you can be a Superman like Rocky and look like a small version of the Hulk, but that comes back to haunt you later, and you'll end up with some shoulder problems. So again, resistance band therapy, very good for shoulder. Multiple reps of light weights will give you the shoulder strength that you want and the muscle definition, but without putting your shoulder at risk.
Yeah, my shoulder messed up. I done slammed and pulled myself up on the rim to let it go down to 8.5 feet.
Oh yeah, dog.
And then slammed and pulled
that's
myself
what
up on
started
the
it.
rim. I'm rock. I swear.
Yes, sir.
And got a little massage on it last night and just kind of hurt. I just took what was that? Beyonce? I just took naproxen or whatever to try to kill some of the inflammation. But Dr. Collins, do I need to get that X-ray?
No, you don't need to get X-rayed, not yet anyway. Anyway, if you tore the rotator cuff, a regular X-ray is not going to show that. An MRI would. If it was displaced, if you would pull your shoulder out, you'd know that. But what did we learn? Not to pull ourselves up on the rim like we used to when we were 18.
Trying to be Vince Carter out there. Trying to be Vince Carter.
I done slammed on my nephew and pulled and slammed so hard, and you open your legs and try to just humiliate him while they're slamming the ball and jump down like I done did something. And I was straight. Boy, I got home and got in the bed. Boy, when I got in the bed, that shoulder say, "Hey, I need to holler at you, big dog."
It got your attention.
Let me talk to you for a second.
Let me talk to you for a minute. Your old ass, you can't be doing all that. Dr. Collier, Dr. Collier.
Tonight, Ricky.
Yeah.
YouTube live broadcast, Facebook live, Instagram live, and now I have a TikTok channel live as well. Ask Dr. MJ. Why? Because your health is important. It is not a podcast. It is a live broadcast, the only interactive healthcare forum that allows you, the listeners, to call in and ask your healthcare questions. So tune in tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on all social media at AskDrMJ. Go to and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ask Dr. MJ, where we have hundreds of videos on various healthcare topics. Don't believe it just watching. Go to my official website, lipodrops.com, where you'll find information on Dr. Collier's Optimal Life Trio, Omega-3, probiotics, and vitamin D. There's also now a direct link online for GLP therapy if you want to lose weight and get your sector back. Follow me at Ask Dr. MJ on all social media. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Stay! Don't you dare go away. You're listening to Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.